Damn, nice, nice. What is good, everybody? What is good? Let me get my audio situated for today's live stream. Let me get my
Eric can help.
audio situated. You guys definitely appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. What is going on? Gonna get everybody a little second to filter in here. We got to talk about some breaking news. We got to talk about some crazy news, some alleged news. We got to talk about some alleged news concerning Sue Surf. We got to talk about some breaking news concerning the fourth suspect in PnB Rock's case, you guys. The fourth suspect in PnB Rock's case. What is going on, everybody? Definitely appreciate everybody that taps in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this video. Make sure you hit that like button, share this video. We got to speak about Sue Surf. There's a lot of alleged news going on about Surf right now. There's a lot of new breaking news in regard to the PnB Rock case. A lot of breaking news in regard to the PnB Rock case, you guys, where a fourth suspect has actually been named. That's right. We're going to be talking about PnB Rock's case. Also, we're going to go into Sue Surf's alleged situation. Guys, PnB Rock's case is getting reported everywhere. Media Takeout had learned that the authorities are seeking a fourth suspect who may have tipped off the family about the rapper's whereabouts. The fourth suspect, who we learned yesterday, was actually in a red hoodie. We've got a little bit more information about this suspect, you guys. We have a little bit more information about this suspect, and we're going to get into it momentarily. And, this isn't a regular type of event. You know what I mean? This is not a regular type of situation here. There's a lot of public outcry happening right now in regard to PnB Rock, y'all. The public is demanding answers, and I feel like that's why we've got the results. I feel like that's why we've gotten the results here, with four, pretty much 3 arrests being made, 4 people of interest at large right now at this point. I want to bring up a little bit of my work with Sue Surf, though. I want to showcase a little bit of my work with Sue Surf. So y'all can see that I've actually worked with the people that we're talking about.
Already know, man. Shout out to homie Mikey T, the movie star, man. We on Report Card Radio, Jersey, gang shit.
Jersey.
You already know, man. Shout out to homie Mikey T, the movie star, man. We on Report Card Radio, Jersey, gang shit.
That's right. It's a lot of alleged talk about Sue Surf, you guys. Apparently, they're saying a Rico is on the way. Personally, I hope it's something a lot less. We all know Surf has been caught up with other charges. We all know that Sue Surf got caught up a few years back before it was supposed to be Gun Titles versus Loaded Hollows. I've actually spoke with rappers about that. You know what I mean? I've actually interviewed rappers about Sue Surf actually catching charges while pretty much doing his battle rap career. At a certain point in time, it seemed like Sue Surf was going to make his way out of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point in time, it looked like Sue Surf was about to make the ascent to the mainstream of the music industry. But at that point in time, battle rap became that much bigger. It became apparent that battle rappers could actually use that platform itself. Battle rappers could use that platform themselves, y'all, and make a ton of money. Battle rappers started making a ton of money. You know what I mean? I'm talking right around the time when Hollow the Don battled Joe Budden. Salute to my guy, Hollow the Don. Let's talk about
You already know, man. Shout out to homie Mikey T, the movie star, man. We on Report Car Radio, Jersey, gang shit. You already know, man. Shout out to homie Mikey T, the movie star, man. We on Report Car Radio, Jersey, gang shit.
So I'm going to show y'all this. Hit that like button right now on the tap in. A lot of the other bloggers don't have this classic work like me. I'm going to show y'all. We're going to take a dip back into Sue Surf's lifestyle, Sue Surf's involvement in the game. Sue Surf actually speaks on ARAB in this piece as well, you guys. I get a lot of information about Surf from this piece. We're going to go over Surf's new song called Free Me. And guys, I'm getting uncensored. I'm getting uncensored on today's episode because I'm not going to hold back. You know what I mean? I usually am here keeping it positive. You know what I mean? But I'm a little bit outraged. I'm a little bit outraged, you guys, by some of the lyrics used in Sue Surf's Free Me record. I'm a little bit outraged. You know, you could say there's an indictment coming. You could say there's an arrest coming. You could say there's a parole or probation violation coming. But when a man jumps and uses his craft to actually address the prosecutors, to actually address the judge, you got to be wondering, is he going too far? You know what I mean? I like the fact that the rapper's lyrics are not going to be used against them in a courtroom, you know, in a lot of cases. But when you start to mention the judge and the prosecutor in your verses, you're really just tempting them. You're really just poking at them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it a whole bean. I'm going to keep it a buck for you guys tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop artists need to do a little bit better too. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about in one line, you're talking about you're in front of the judge. And the previous line before that, you're talking about you're going to get it back in blood. What type of shit are you putting off? What type of energy are you putting off to yourself? You know what I'm saying? How are you making yourself look? Dudes that are going out to the BET Awards, dudes that are going out to, making a successful life, a career in the music industry, film industry, sports, they should not be thinking about getting it back in blood. A lot of these dudes that I know that are rich, you know what I'm saying? They'll usually talk about taking an L, moving on from it, learning and growing from it, not having to get back at somebody for switching sides on them. Oh, that dude switched sides on me. He switched sides on me. I'm going to have to go get him back for that. No, move on. Move on, man. You know, a lot of people, like, they need to step up above the street antics and just honestly focus on what is best for themselves and the people that surround them. I saw this meme today. You know, we're not going to get into that, man. We're not going to get into what I saw on a meme today. I want to show y'all some of the work that I've done with Sue Surf. And we're going to get in and do a review of his song, Free Me. We're going to be talking about Free Me. Let's talk about 725. Can you break down the meaning of that title for me?
Yeah. I mean, I had a little traumatic incident, you feel me, type shit, 725, like, it's the day I got hit, you know what I mean? So, the title was only fit, you feel me? And, when I made the project, I was going through everything that came along with getting shot, you know what I mean, shit like that, the surgeries, the staples in my, like, at no time was I good making a project, doing that, you know what I mean? Like, niggas had to help me up from the chair to go into the booth, you know what I mean? Like, I still had staples, like, I think I got shot in July, August, September, October, November. When did 725 drop? December, January. Yeah, like my last surgery was like November. You know what I mean? I had like 3 surgeries. You know what I mean? My wrist got broke, so I had to get surgery in my arm. I had to get surgery in my stomach twice. You know what I mean? Type shit. So like this was all in the mix of making that shit. You know what I mean? Getting the features, going to Cali and all that shit. So you feel me? Like nigga was just thugging it out. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody gonna invest in you like you gonna invest in yourself. Ain't nobody gonna put into you like you gonna put into yourself. You know what I mean? And like that ain't even, you feel me? I'm only saying that because
ain't nobody gonna invest in you like you're gonna invest in yourself. Wow, I just got real 50 Cent vibes, you know what I mean? After he got hit 9 times from Sue Surf right there, the way he was breaking down, putting together the 725 mixtape, which is obviously a very important date to him. The way that he broke that down, honestly, man, it gave me real Curtis Jackson vibes, right? When he was talking about how they literally, he was hitting his wrist and all type of shit like that. And the way that he had to invest in himself. That was like when 50 came back and decided that he was going to put G Unit together. You know what I mean? He decided he was going to put G Unit together.
Rise, like realistically, like that ain't for nobody to know. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like I don't gotta sit and chat about. Oh yeah, I had 30 staples in my stomach while I was making 725. You know what I mean? Because that's my craft. That's what I want to do. It's what I want to believe. You know what I mean? It's what I believe in. You know what I mean? So it's my shit. You feel me? Like it is what it is. Like I said, these niggas had to help me up the stairs. You feel me? Like I'm at the studio with the vest on. Like still, we gonna make it do what it do. You feel me?
Yeah, that's one thing. 30 staples in this man's chest. 30 staples, y'all. Somebody please out there, let me know who has this interview. Let me know who has a classic interview like this with Sue Surf. I appreciate you, Surf. I really, truthfully hope you're not going through these charges. I think it's absolutely insane the amount of Rico indictments, the federal indictments, all that shit being brought up on rappers, man. I really truthfully hope Sue Surf doesn't have to go through this. There's a lot of talk right now. There's a lot of chatter right now about Sue Surf, about what's going down. People saying, I hate waking up to this news, all types of shit like that. You know what I mean? A lot of speculation going on about what's happening with Sue Surf, you guys. We all got to pray for the best. In a case like this, there will be no bail. Most likely in Jersey, I believe in Jersey, you don't get bail. Max B was never, Max B, actually, Max B did get bail, but I don't know if that was out of Jersey. I had heard in Jersey, you don't get bail because, they called Max B the $1 million baby. Max got bail. That's how it went, right? Because I do remember Jim Jones saying that. He's like, well, why would I bail him out for $2 million? When he comes home, I could give him $500,000 straight up. I'm like, what? Jimmy? So, yeah, this whole Sue Surf situation, honestly, you guys, if you want my real opinion about it, everyone's throwing around the federal indictment shit. Sue Surf may still be on probation, and it could be a probation violation. Like, let's be 100% real about this. Let's be 100% real about this. A lot of people are out there putting the sauce on it. You know what I mean? A lot of people are out there putting the sauce on it. Sue Surf, hopefully he doesn't get hemmed up in these charges. He's one of my favorite artists. He's one of my favorite battle rappers as well. I'd have to say, he was just doing his thing as of recently. Man, he was just doing his thing as of recently, battling JC, I want to say. Sometimes when you're... Hold on. So let's get back to it. A lot of the other bloggers out there, they're going to talk about Sue Surf, but they've never talked to Sue Surf. Doing the street shit, your money could get fucked up, but going...
Your life will get fucked up.
Oh, 1 second. Let's hear...
Sometimes when you're doing music...
Hold on.
You know what I mean? So it's my shit. You feel me? Like it is what it is. Like I said, these niggas had to help me up the stairs. You feel me? Like I'm at the studio with the vest on. Like still.
Studio with the vest on.
We gonna make it do what it do. You feel me?
Yeah, that's one thing. Sometimes when you're doing music, doing the street shit, your money could get fucked up. But going...
Your life could get fucked up. I mean, everything could get fucked up. You know?
Why did I bring this question up? Why did I bring this question up? Sue Surf was running around. Sue Surf was running around in the prime of his career. Surf was doing great, and then he got shot up. He got shot up, you guys. He was putting his whole life on social media. I seen it. I watched it on social media. You know what I mean? When you are nearly a celebrity like Sue Surf, you can't be documenting every moment of your lifestyle. I realize everybody in the world wants to do it on Facebook nowadays. It's the most popular thing to do. I'm here right now. I was there 2 seconds ago. Whatever. When you get in a position like Sue Surf, it's not that smart to put yourself in real time like that. You know what I mean? Focus more so on getting your weight up and doing your Jimmy Fallon appearances, which are pre-recorded or live. You know what I mean? Inside of a studio. You know what I'm saying? Different shit like that, man. Dudes is out there enjoying the life, getting topped off by all these shorties. You know what I'm saying? Running around, throwing money in dice games. You know what I'm saying? Putting themselves in the mix a little bit too much to the point where they can get touched, to a point where they can get extorted, to a point where they're making friends that they maybe shouldn't be making. I understand you want to hit the block. I understand you want to do shit just like you did it before, but now you got a little bit extra paper to make it that much more. You know, I understand all that shit, but you got to be able to refrain from that, man. You got to realize once you get money, with money comes responsibility. You know what I'm saying? With money comes responsibility. You can't do all the same shit. You can't do all the same shit that you had done at one point in time, man. I'm really hoping that Sue Surf is not getting caught up with anything other. I hope he's not even getting caught up with a probation violation, because I know that can take somebody off the street for what, 18 months?
Yeah, that's a
9
fact. You
months?
can't you just can't do both. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the whole like jack of all trades logic, but that shit don't really apply everywhere. Like, being a C average, you know what I mean, in everything is like, that's average compared to being like an A plus plus at one thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're gonna be in the streets, lock in, be focused, cause it's real. You got cops, you got ops, you got. If you gonna rap, you gotta rap, my nigga. Like, you can't man. One in, one out is like it's very very detrimental. You feel me? It's very detrimental. It's very detrimental. I'm
So,
sleepy as hell, man. I've been up for like 2 days between these shows and shit.
I believe it, right, man? Right now is your moment.
I'm working, bro. I'm working.
Yeah, it really looks like everybody's taking to you, you know? I was following your career, obviously. You're doing great things, battle rap, getting into the music.
Yeah.
Then you get locked up.
Yeah.
So you get locked up, right? And then it's like, oh shit, Sue Surf got locked up. It's fucking up the momentum.
Yeah.
Then you come home.
You know, like the industry is a funny like the world period. I don't even think it's just the industry. It's just like all publicity. Like, and I hate to say this out my mouth because this is actually why a lot of this chicanery is going on around here. But at some point, all publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to entertainment, you know what I mean? Because like the masses is about people viewing you, about being seen and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So some of the dumb shit that we don't glorify, that we don't want to promote, is the reason that people want to pay you attention. It's like, oh, that really, you know what I mean? And it's so weird. Like, you got a kid that might just be on a come up trying to do his thing. He might drop the dopest fucking tape ever. You know what I mean? And because of they can't verify whatever it is he's talking about, whatever, you know what I mean? People don't take to it. But then somebody go get locked up, and you know what I mean? And the whole crowd is like cheering in some subconscious kind of weird way. You know what I mean? Like, it take for me to, like, obviously my, you know what I mean, my battle rap numbers been crazy. You know what I mean? But why does it take for somebody to get shot, or you know what I mean, somebody to go through something like that for, you know what I mean? You take like the baby or something. You know, he had his little.
Yeah, exactly. In the baby's case, that's what it took for him to blow up as a major artist, as a sustainable artist. It took that story, just like when Eminem and Dr. Dre signed 50 Cent. The story was all over. Even your mother heard the story about the guy who got shot 9 times, who they were going to give him a rap career now. Oh, he already had a rap career? All right, whatever. They don't even know that part of it. You know what I mean? But listen to what Surf is saying right there. You know what I mean? But in all honesty, I don't think Surf needed that himself. Surf didn't need the extra intensity of an arrest or the extra sprucing up of a career by getting hit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need that shit. You know what I mean? To actually make his career go off. What he did was built his way up. You know what I mean? Rung by rung, he climbed to the top. You know what I mean? To become one of the most heavily sought after rappers. You know what I mean? To be one of the most heavily sought after rappers, even when it comes to verses. I know a lot of people grab Sue Surf verses, but also with the new lucrative bag that is battle rap, this man is caking. This man is caking, doing battles on the app, doing battles on big rooms, you know what I mean? He's caking, man. I personally have seen Surf actually battle. I saw Surf battle in Texas against Geechee Gotti in person. I'm out here at these events, you guys. I interviewed Sue Surf. You know what I mean? I run around trying to get these exclusives for everybody. I try to keep my ear to the streets. And when I get the opportunity to talk to these very important people, I try to make sure I ask them the best questions. I try to make sure I don't miss anything. Like why I asked Surf about how keeping yourself involved in the street can mess up your career. Why I asked Surf to detail what happened for me after he got shot. These are the questions that I asked him to detail from you guys. Take a look in here. Let's get back into it and share this video one time. Actually, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Everybody in here, hit that like button one time, man. You don't got another blogger like this. You don't got another blogger doing it like this.
In Walmart and stuff like that. His music is dope, and I'm sure uh, his music didn't just start being dope after his incident in Walmart. You know what I mean? So it's like, why does it take that? But I guess I don't know. You know, I feel like
Right, exactly. It's not that his music was changed after what happened at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got involved in this shit at Walmart, so now you got to make music that's going to sell in Walmarts. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that he wasn't good. It's just that the general public didn't have an idea who he was. The general public did not know who the baby was. First of all, he was presenting himself as the baby Jesus, running around with a diaper on and shit like that. You know what I mean? And there's no disrespect to that. The man was trying to get it how he lives. You know what I mean? He's trying to use the moniker. He's trying to create a presence. I think I was actually out there at that South by Southwest, and I'm sorry, the baby, but I think I kind of shied away from it. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing running around in these diapers? I'm going to go over there and I'm going to kick it with B.O.B. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to kick it with B.O.B. running into people like DJ Smalls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A little scrappy. But in all honesty, my bad about that, man. I make mistakes too, man. The baby, obviously a genius. You know what I mean? Let's get back into it, man. I'm the blogger with these exclusives. Right now, I can't, I'm not sure what's going on with Surf. Allegedly, there's a lot of people saying they woke up to bad news. They're saying that there's speculation that Sue Surf could be getting tied up with an indictment. There's speculation that Sue Surf could be getting arrested. Some people are speculating he's already been arrested. You know what I mean? I'm trying to look at the bright side. You know what I mean? I know Surf has been caught up before. I'm thinking potentially if he's got to get arrested for something, maybe it could be a probation violation, something as easily as that, a dirty urine test. But everybody always wants to go and to the top level. You know what I mean? Everybody always wants to go to the highest level. You know what I mean? Oh, it's an indictment. It's a federal indictment out of New Jersey. Is it federal or is it state? You know what I mean? Let's be real about this. A lot of people are speculating because Sue Surf, shout out to Boston. Everybody hit that like button. Make sure you put it in the chat what city and state you're representing. I want to know where everybody's from. Appreciate everybody hitting the like button as well. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate y'all. What up, Batty? Miss Batty, New York City's in the building. What's up? Everything's good, man. Make sure y'all put some respect on that like button, man. Put some respect on it.
Complete the narrative. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I get life's a story. You know, so when you get somebody and you can actually tap into their story and tune into their story and you can verify their story,
Right.
then I guess it make the music better. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, people been paying attention. These
Yep. That's exactly what it is. I mean, it's just like when you watch a movie. You know what I mean? When you watch a movie and they give you proper build up, proper character development to let you see how different characters handle different situations. You know what I mean? If you know about an artist, which is why a lot of people were using the early cosigns. Oh, if I'm this guy's artist, I'm going to blow up. Everybody knows I'm this guy's friend, then I'm going to blow up. Oh, if I'm in this guy's video, bro, what do you think they're doing? Like, if somebody's out there filming a celebrity, they're not thinking about you being in the video. You know what I mean? Literally. Like, come on. And now I like it that we're in the day and age of if you can put out a record that has some sustainability, if you can put out a record that has some sustainability. Everybody in here share this video one time. Let's get 200 people up in this bitch. Let them know Mikey T is showing an exclusive interview with Sue Surf. I don't think any other blogger's doing that. And we're going to go over Free Me. We're going to go over the single Free Me, lyric by lyric.
24 months or whatever you want to call it.
So as I was saying, then you come home and you got shot 5 times. Something like that happening to you, how did that affect your life? How did that make you think different? Fresh.
Woo! Damn, I don't hold back with these questions, man. So then you got shot 5 times. What are you doing, Mikey T? Jesus. But yo, what up, Brooklyn, Buffalo? Hit that like button. You ain't going to find another blogger that goes to the rapper and then you got shot 5 times. You know what I mean? And I respect Sue Surf for answering the question. You know what I mean? BX, what up? What up? BX in the building. Queens, Brooklyn, what up? Ohio, what's popping? Ohio, what's good? You already know who it is. Mikey T, the movie star up in here, man. The king of the bloggers. Yeah, I'm the king of the bloggers. Oh, don't make me start singing Rain on Me again.
I mean, everything, like nothing's the same. Like nothing is the same. Like you could just be sitting there drinking water and shit. Like, dog, I probably could have never been drinking a bottle. Like, nothing is the same. You know what I mean? And it's not just like I said, I don't glorify that shit. So it's not just
Hold on,
getting
what?
shot. Like, you could be in a car accident. You could have a stroke. You could have like that thin line between life and death is like follicle hair thin. Like, and motherfuckers don't realize that shit. You feel me? So like everything different. You know what I mean? Like. I might have missed it, you know, I might be doing something, whatever, like something that's semi-important, and the phone might ring and my daughter might call, and it's like, all right, I just call her back. Never, like I can't miss a call from my daughter, I can't miss a call from my mom, I can't miss a call, you know what I mean, like just the smallest things change, you know what I mean, like, and it's forever, it just makes a new person, you know what I mean, like there's a whole new motherfucker, like you get shot 5 times, like somebody tried to kill me.
Yeah, and I saw the lifestyle you were living before that, watching your IG lives and shit. You were having a fun lifestyle, you know what I mean? Getting money, having fun with your friends.
I had to be real with it. You know what I mean? I had to be real with him. Sometimes, like when I get an opportunity to sit with these artists, you know what I mean? If you checked out my interview with Little Flip, I just threw that up right before we went here. When I get a chance to actually sit and talk with these artists, I have to be 100% real, y'all. You know what I mean? I cannot sugarcoat it. There's an opportunity that I have right there that I may never get again. I may never have another opportunity to speak with Sue Surf in this long format that I did. We had an hour long I was chilling with him for at least an hour or so. You know what I mean? Everybody share this video. I need everybody to share this video one time. Hit that like button if you want to see more of this Sue Surf video. Hit that like button right now, y'all. Hit that like button right now, y'all. Show some love for this video.
Place to place. A lot of that changes after something like that happens.
Nah, you actually indulge in it more. You know what I mean? Because when you think like,
what? You indulge in it more? I got to hear this. I got to hear that. You indulge in it more. So you get shot 5 times. Shot 5 times, they couldn't kill me. You know what I mean? You get shot 5 times and you indulge in that lifestyle more. Hit that like button, y'all. I got the realest Sue Surf interview. I got the realest Sue Surf interview on the internet. My guy Iceberg's like, yo, damn, Mikey T does got the realest Sue Surf interview on the internet.
when you really think about it, like, I have no problem. You know what I mean? As a man, the first thing you do is you accept responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, when we talking about these other rappers and things, like, these are my peers, these are my friends, you know, like Kyrie, like basketball players like Kyrie Irving, that's my brother, that's my friend, you know what I mean? Me and Hart, and that's my man, you know what I mean? Close, like KD's, and like I love Davies, I love Don Q, I love Mozzie, it's certain niggas, you know what I mean? Like, these is my peers.
Free Mozzie. Free Mozzie. Free Mozzie. Salute to Yo Gotti for putting Mozzie on. CMG, Collective Music Group. Yo Gotti, an artist that is putting on legendary musicians, you guys. I hope everything is good with Block Boy JB. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything's good with Block Boy JB. I know Moneybag Yo is thriving. Black Youngsters getting back to it. 4-2 Doug, he's locked up. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's still locked up, man. But 4-2 Doug is getting to the bag. And Mozzie, soon as he gets out of jail, the CMG deal is taking him straight to the top. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, that's the West Coast Coalition. That's the West Coast connection. And that's really when I came aware. Sue Surf is really when I became aware of Mozzie. I'll be real. Sue Surf working with Mozzie. I follow Sue Surf's career because I don't only like Sue Surf for battle rapping. You know what I mean? I was really into his music. It just turned out that battle rapping, the scope of it, it became that much bigger to the point where you can just be a battle rapper. You don't need to cross over no more. You know what I'm saying? Yo. We didn't even get to the battle rap joint yet, y'all. This interview right here with Sue Surf is classic. And of course, we got to talk about the 4th suspect, the 3rd and 4th suspect, to be real with you, man. Because I'm going uncensored tonight, man. I don't want to hear the other shit, man. I don't want to hear the other shit. Every other blogger is out there talking. They don't got the real interviews. They don't got the real interviews. You want to know why they don't got the real interviews? Because they don't got the questions. It ain't Sway about having the answers. They don't got the questions. I'm sorry. You can't ask these rappers the same questions that I ask these rappers. I'm sorry. You can't. Your shit's boring. It doesn't connect. That's why you don't get these responses. Let's get to it. No CBD. I'm smoking on some Skittles tonight.
But at some point, I would just rather rip and run and be in the streets. You know what I mean? Type shit, when realistically, I could be at somebody's house playing 2K, or somebody's house chilling, or somebody out the way. You know what I mean? But, you know, you be so stuck and addicted to your habitat that you almost forget that the other shit is out there. Or, you know, like, if you never...
Facts. You be so stuck and addicted to your habitat, which is why I'm not out in California right now. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I ain't making moves out to California right now. You know what I mean? I'm kind of stuck in my habitat. You know what I mean? It's like you could become the king of where you're at, but you get stuck there. You know what I mean? Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. I really hear Surf. You know what I mean? I really hear Surf breaking this shit down. You know what I mean? I'm here where I live, though. My grandfather and my dad both passed away. December of 2014, my dad passed away. Then 2015, February, my grandfather passed away. And that's why I actually moved back to Connecticut, because I'm pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, the man of the household now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the man of my family, the man that keeps my family connected and shit like that. So I felt kind of ridiculous out there diddy bopping in Miami, going to Cameo and live every weekend, when I got all the different parts of my family out here in Connecticut, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? All the surviving members of my family. So I'm out here because we're a strong family and shit like that. So I don't really read into that whole California thing too much. But when the time is right, you know, I'm making my way out west.
How would you know that the love is there? You know what I mean? Like, if I never been to Texas before, you know what I mean? I just went
Right.
to Texas and
Right. How would you know the love is there? Like, I salute my brother Chris, for bringing me out to New York for the love video shoot. You know what I mean? The love video shoot, and I got out there to New York, and everybody was like recognizing me, like, "Yo, Mikey T, what? Yo, that's the Mikey T!" And I'm like, "Oh shit, man, the love out here is that real." You know what I mean? So unless you actually go out there and see the world, you're not going to know what to expect. You know what I mean? You're not going to know what to expect, man.
the love's ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? And it was my first time there, and I'm like, damn, they me like this out here? You know what I mean? And you start seeing more, and it's like, so after a while, it's like, why even be in the streets? You know what I mean? Like, why be outside? That, it kind of don't make sense. You know what I mean? When you get to a certain position, though, I mean, for me, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I'm never going to be the preacher or the pastor. You know what I mean? Like, being outside makes sense for somebody. It's a world, but that's how it is. Right now, somebody has to be outside. You know what I mean? And all you could do is just hope that he make it back in the house. I mean,
Surf, with the new project, with it bubbling, you know, the music's catching. Are you thinking about your next battle?
yeah, I mean, you got to, like, it's business. Like, I still battle. Like, I'm not one of the niggas, like, oh, I retired. You feel me? Type shit. It's business with me. You know what I mean? Whatever makes the best sense for my circle, the team, and you know what I mean, and me and my family. Then that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, and it's like, I don't know if I'm not gonna say it's for everybody. You know what I mean? Because those type of decisions aren't as big as of a thought for other people like it is to me. Like, taking a battle actually means something within my schedule, within what I got going on in my life, and like the way shit's set up right now. So yeah, I'm not one of them niggas that's retired. I'm definitely actively still a battle rapper. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of other things tied into it right now, you know?
There's big bags in battle rap right now, man.
If you count.
How has it been seeing that battle rap come to this new level?
It's amazing. You feel me? Like, I just, like, I appreciate that. You feel me? Like I said, it's a lot of us that, you know, I get.
It's big bags in battle rap. Big bags in battle rap, you guys. Like I said in interviews before, Cassidy is getting the biggest bags of his career. And I just posted it up. I pinned it up. If anybody missed it, check out my interview with Little Flip. I actually get him to break down literally his whole career. And he goes into the beef with T.I., of course. The beef with T.I. Actually, we detailed all of his albums, recording with David Banner, recording with Beyonce, Young Buck, meeting 50 Cent, the G Unit connection, all that shit, man. Check it out. New Little Flip interview. It's a movie. You know, I only do dope work, y'all. I only do dope work. I only put out dope work. Please. What other bloggers got this work? Let me know.
Humble. I mean, I get the arrogant talking shit and all that because I just like to do it. Like, that's what makes battle rap fun. You feel me? But a lot of us come from the same places. You feel me? Like John the Don, and like, it's from Yonkers. That's my man.
John the Don. Shout out to John the Don for giving me a dope interview as well, man. Appreciate these guys giving me the time of day, man. Giving me the opportunity to spread my wings. You know what I mean?
Us K Shines and shit, like Big T's and shit. These niggas is from trenches. You know what I mean? Tay Rocks, and these niggas is from, you know what I mean? So for the fact of, like, it's almost like watching a group of, it's like watching a house get built without it actually being in front of you. You feel me? Like, niggas picking up the bricks, the hammers, you know what I mean? Tay Rock over there with the hammers. Big T got the bricks, you know what I mean? Hollow the Don's painting. Like, we built the house. Like, battle rap is actually a.
Did somebody ask me something about the building blocks? Did somebody ask me something about the building blocks of hip hop? Yeah, you know we wasn't going to miss talking about those building blocks of hip hop, man. The building blocks of battle rap, excuse me. That's right. Dorchester, what's popping? Appreciate you for tapping in. Let's get back into this battle rap conversation.
You know what I mean? Like, if you do what you have to do and become whoever it is you need to become, you know what I mean? Like, you could get to a point where you're on a salary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, battle rap is salary money. Like, I've made, like, my yearly income is off of battle rap is salary. Once you, and then you incorporate, you need several hustles to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? So if I could battle rap and I could drop out and I'm about to start touring and you could do a lot. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, me and my peers, like everybody's other niggas I ain't named, it's a bunch. You got up and coming niggas that's helping. That's the house is up now. The light's still running because of Twerk, Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? JC, like, you know what I mean? So like it's a whole, like, I sat and I watched. You know, I've been battle rapping since I was 18. I watched a group of men, Aver, Murder Mook. You know what I mean? Before it's like build a whole lane. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, they like the saying always, like, stay in your lane. Like, I almost was here at the construction site while this was being built. You know what I mean? Like, I was there the very first time we sold out Webster Hall. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, so this really like an avenue for somebody. Like, this could, if somebody really wanted to focus and say, yo, I'm gonna kick everybody ass that think they're a battle rapper, and they got the right, plus a little practice, plus a little time, and you know what I mean?
You heard him right there, you guys. At this point in battle rap, a lot of these guys, they're making more than your average rapper. These guys that are doing 5, 10 battles a year, making over 10 grand a battle. Some of these guys getting paid 40, 50 grand a battle, 3 or 4 battles a year. These guys are caking what some people make in a full year for one battle. Dude made 40 grand a year. Sue Surf made 40 grand in one battle. The numbers would never make you want to step in a recording studio again. But like I said a little bit earlier, Sue Surf gets so many features, it would just be wasting money. You know what I mean? When a dude gets offered 20, 30 different features and you're getting paid $4,000 per feature, add the video in. You know what I'm saying? That's like throwing away money. You know what I'm saying? Surf made a whole person's salary off of features in a month. What somebody made in a year. You know what I mean? Surf is on his shit.
You fuck around and end up on the right stage, and you could be making 7, 8, 9, 10, $20,000 a battle.
7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, some of these guys doing 10 battles a year, 100 grand. 100 grand. Some of these dudes getting paid Cassidy numbers, 3 battles a year. And you're on a whole nother level. I said it before. Cassidy started getting the biggest bags he had seen in quite some time, man. Sue Surf went from a guy building his buzz on the battle rap circuit to the battle rap circuit becoming bigger than you could have ever thought. Why would he want to leave? Why would he want to leave? Everybody, there's a lot of news going out there, a lot of alleged news going on out there about Sue Surf. As soon as the real reports come in about it, we're going to address it. But at this point in time, there's a record out there. It's called Free Me. Sue Surf record, Free Me. There's a preview out there. You got to kind of ask yourself, why would he be making a record like this? Why would he be making a record like this? Why would he be speaking something like this into existence? And furthermore, why would he mention the judge and the prosecutor on this song? I think that's a red flag, man. I think that's something that didn't really need to be done.
The fact that you can do that now, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, that's dope. So, I mean, I'm just glad that we got, like, you know what I mean? We have an opportunity to do something like that.
Any celebrity artists that you would take on in a battle?
Oh shit. If y'all want to hear who Surf wants, what celebrity battle Surf wants, you're going to have to hit that like button right now. Hit that. There's 226 y'all in here. Hit that like button right now if you want to hear what Sue Surf's celebrity battle is. Let me give y'all a second. Hit that like button right now if you want to know who Sue Surf's celebrity battle is that he wants. I'm rolling some Skittles right now, y'all. Rolling up some Skittles. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Cassidy's at it.
Yeah, Cass, I
Itakin
can't
said
wait
you
to
do
go see.
750.
I can't wait to go see Cassidy and Goods. That shit's gonna be so crazy. We out there in Atlanta next month, April 27th. URL. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna drop before then. You feel me? Type shit. URL April 27th. You feel me? Cassidy and Goods headline, and that shit should be a zoo. You feel me? Shout out Goods and Cass. Like I don't got nobody like pointed specifically. Like I don't really. It's funny that I battle rap, but I'm not really like the like. I don't like to do it as much as people might think. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I'm not like, yo, I kill. You feel me? Type shit. Like nah. But if obviously if they was to call me and say, yo, we got such and such, we got, then it's on. You know what I mean? Because I obviously feel like I could keep up with anybody. You know
Yeah,
what I
you've
mean? But
battled the best. Hollow, Clips,
in their prime, though,
Daylight.
like people take this out of like people forget that part of the conversation. You know what I mean? Because it's like some of these people we name, like if you become a battle rap fan within the last 2 years, you're more prone to a Geechee Gotti, a New Jersey Twerk, a Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? Some of these newer guys coming up, and then you got people that's been here forever that understands. You know what I mean? I battled Hollow fresh out of jail when Hollow was Hollow. I battled Hitman when Hitman wasn't on Wild 'N Out, like when he was in the smack dab middle of being Hitman. I battled K-Shine when he was the wild guard dog from Dot Mob. If you want to see Dot Mob, you got to see K-Shine. I battled Big T in the Midwest in a sneaker store by myself, the only nigga from Jersey in there. I battled Khan before Khan was on Wild 'N Out, when Khan was the bar god that these niggas be trying to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like everybody that I battled was who they, you know what I mean? Like them in their prime when they would when you could get fucking killed by Big T, killed by Khan, killed by Hitman, killed by Shine, killed by X Factor, Young Ill. When the last time you seen a Young Ill? You know, like I that was me. Like the
Come on, man. Why you gotta do Young L like that, bro? What's up?
ever saw was against Surf. The best con we ever seen was against Surf. To this date, Kayshawn's best first round ever was against Surf. Big T. What's the best Big T battle?
Best battle I ever seen in life was Rum Nitty versus K Shine. So Rum Nitty versus K Shine was my favorite battle.
Surf. What's the best Hitman Holla battle we ever see? He's a great one. He got a few. But realistically, debatably, possibly, Surf. X Factor's best battle he ever had. Surf. I just named you about 10 battlers. And we talking about a thumbprint on battle rap. You know what I mean? And this is in the humblest sense. This not me talking shit. This not me, yeah, you know what I mean? Like this is realistically, we talking about some of the better names in the world as far as this profession go, and niggas proms. Millions of views, 3-4 millions of views. You know what I mean? Like me and Hitman Hollow's the most viewed battle on URL ever. Right behind that is me and my brother Tay Rock. You know what I mean?
Surf, what did you think about Cassidy's return?
Salute to Tay Rock as well. Yo, Tay Rock, waiting on that interview, brother. Let's get it, man. Tay Rock is a solid dude.
I'm interested to see what Cassidy is going to do, because it's a different tempo of speed. You know, like this shit like basketball, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, it's a different tempo. Like, if back when Cassidy was battling, it was like 97 possessions a game, it's like 115 now. Like one of these little niggas will bar your head off. It won't stop. You know what I mean? Like a Chef Trez will chew you up if you're not rapping consistently every single bar. New Jersey Twerk will light you the fuck up if you're not rapping consistently every single bar. I'm not saying Cassidy can't do it. What I'm saying is just the tempo, the pace. You understand what I'm saying? It's different now. Like all that like stripes like a 9 like on your chest, like that shit doesn't work now. These motherfuckers is witty, they creative, you know what I mean? Niggas is clicked up. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like
Clicked up, just like Sue Surf has brought gun titles together, man. That's a really dominant faction right now. Salute to Easy, the block captain, who I've interviewed as well. You know, Easy, man, has been having a lot of success in his career. Guys, I want to talk about, just to verge off, just to break off from this a little bit into my second topic. I want to speak about PnB Rock as well, because there's a lot more information that is dropped in the PnB Rock case. I want to go over it, not to break away from what we're talking about with Sue Surf. We'll obviously get back to the watch along. But media takeout actually learned that authorities are seeking a fourth suspect who may have tipped off the family about the rapper's whereabouts. That's right, guys. I believe this is Red Hoodie. Red Hoodie, and we got some more information on him as far as how he relates to everyone here. You know what I mean? But this isn't a regular case. This isn't a regular you murdered Joe Blow from the Lucy store. This isn't that, you guys. And you want to know something? I can tell that this dude's whole family is grimy and that they do this type of shit all the time. I can tell y'all got away with this a lot. Even though you didn't know this was PnB Rock, people are outraged. People are demanding the police find out what's going on. It's not just the crime. The police, you know what I mean? The police don't care about, it's not just this. The police usually don't care about this type of shit. But the police have to care now because the people are just demanding answers. But they're not going to demand answers from Joe Blow at the Lucy store. You got people who were, quote unquote, unimportant to society on bullshit like that. But now you got a rapper. Now your face is on a bulletin. All three of you, and shit, your wife too. What is this? A real life episode of Power? Season 1? Is this the whole family like Tariq and Dre? You know what I'm saying here, guys? Huh? Is this Tariq and Dre from Power? The grimiest ones in there. The son and the rat. The son and the rat that would do anything. You probably wonder why I'm not saying Tommy, Ghost. They were badasses. We all know that, but they still had compassion. They were not completely ruthless. They had a voice of reason, I guess you could say. Tariq and Dre were just straight pissed. You know what I mean? Tariq and Dre were just crazy, man. You mean to tell me that this exists in real life? They should have based this family off of Power. They should have, you know what I'm saying? They should have based Power off of this family. They could have done a real true life based on a true story type shit for this one. So, and according to social media reports, get this, y'all, the suspect is a member of the family also. The suspect is a member of the family also. I really can't believe it. I blew my lid about that yesterday, but it's crazy. 4 suspects, 4 family members. Usually in a family, you guys, there is a voice of reason. It's usually the wife, but it's not. She's a suspect too. The cousin, the nephew, the person who tells you, yo, you're wilding out right now. Everyone has one in their family. The one who tells you to chill. You know what I mean? That's like, the one that's like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Cut that shit out. But not this family. Not this family. In this family, it's like, oh, that's a great idea. Hell yeah, I'm with it. Sign me up. Moms, pops, the distant relative, stepfather, stepbrother. What is this? The whole family tree? You can go on Ancestry and look up how grimy this family really is, I bet. Get the government names, y'all. Get the government names. Go to the website. This whole family tree is probably shit from the first generation. That's the only way that I can think that this whole family could be that grimy. That's the only way that I could think this family would be that grimy. You know what I mean? I'm the only grimy person in my family, not my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Not my brothers. Definitely not my mom. What's going on with these people? And you know what, man? You know what, guys? It probably wasn't even about the chain. Dude probably just hated waking up in the morning. Probably wasn't even about the chain. You just hated being you. F it. If they give me 1,000,000 years, I'll rat on my pops. You was just the getaway driver. And going back to power, the son would have got the father for the chain. You was the getaway driver. You was the getaway driver, man. So I could already see it in that type of situation. The family literally turning their back on each other. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's been revealed here. Just like it's been revealed here. Oh, that's another member of the family. That's the cousin. So I asked in my last blog, who would be giving out who first? It looks like somebody has pointed in the direction of another family member. It's just so disgusting what they did and how they've left themselves to deal with this. It's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. The same way with Young Dolph's situation. The same way with the dude Straight Drop, who just acted on impulse. You know what I mean? Acted on impulse. Acted on what ifs. And didn't think about tomorrow. This is worse, though. This is much worse because it involves a man putting his own child in jeopardy. Putting his own offspring in jeopardy to have to spend the rest of his life incarcerated. If not the rest of his life, a very long portion of it, you guys. Very sad situation here, man. This is a very sad situation. And I'm just really stunned by it, man. I'm just really stunned by it. Like I said, like I can't imagine what type of family would do this shit. You know, I watched some Power, you know what I mean? Season 1 and shit. I draw comparisons right there. You know what I mean? I'm drawing some comparisons right there. 50 Cent really knows how to depict that gritty nature. You know what I mean? That's one thing that he has gotten right with his series where he went wrong with his movie career. But I wanted to get that out because the fourth suspect has actually been identified as another cousin. So we got a husband and a wife. I don't know if it's stepfather, whatever going on there. We got a son, and now we got a cousin. So we got 4 suspects identified. We've got 3. We've got 3 in custody, you guys. And when we get news about the 4th being in custody, I will be back here to report it. If there's any other breaking news in regard to PnB Rock, you know what I mean? If there's any other news in regard to PnB Rock, I will be here to report it, you guys. You know, I've done a lot of interviews with different rappers out of Philly. A lot of you watching may know that. If you're watching for the first time, I'm Mikey T, the movie star. I do video interviews. Now I come on and actually report live news, breaking news. Breaking news, you guys. Crazy situations like this. This popped off at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on September 12th. September 12th. I do believe the date was September 12th. Because I was, they were at large. Yeah, September 12th. They were at large for a little over 2 weeks. And now the majority of them have been taken into custody. So when we get more breaking news on PnB Rock, I will be here to report it. But I'm also showing my interview with Sue Surf. I'm hoping that these charges being brought against Sue Surf are inaccurate. I'm hoping they remain alleged. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping it's not as bad as everyone seems to be making it out. But you guys do know I am the hopeful hip-hop blogger. And I did an interview with Surf, so we're taking a look at it tonight before we get into his song review for Free Me.
All players in the gym working out together in the summer. Niggas is trying to get their game right. You feel me? These battle niggas is clicked up. Niggas is really rapping. Niggas is focused. If he come in there thinking he about to battle Freeway and his 98, Goods is going to disrespect him. Goods is going to light him the fuck up. But if he been sitting back watching how they...
Oh, this is Goods. For everybody that's wondering, just tapping in, he's speaking about Goods versus Cassidy right now.
go in the way, you know, feel me? Because you gotta respect your OGs. That's life, you feel me? But at the same time, OGs gotta respect the way the speed of the game right now, you feel me? Like, yeah, Popovich been there in '92, but he gonna play how he gotta play now for him to, you know what I mean, type shit. So if Cassidy's not willing to, you know what I mean, like to get in tune with what's going on with this crowd control, you need him versus Freeway was 12 niggas in a fucking studio on his side. It sounded like you about to be in front of 15,000 now who want to hear my bars versus your bars. Like, I don't, if I'm not mistaken, to my knowledge, I don't think Cassidy's ever battled at this capacity level of crowd. We're not talking about, like I said, you know, niggas in the room, us having a kickback, we all outside. You could win. He could be 50.
Yeah, he just actually broke down that Freeway battle pretty accurately. You know what I mean? From when the conversation actually, shout out the Freeway for sure. From when the conversation I had with Cassidy, it seemed like him, Swizz Beats, and Jay-Z were in the studio. Cassidy was talking his talk. Swizz was introducing Cassidy as the next big thing. I really don't know why they didn't do a joint venture. It should have been a joint venture, in my opinion. But Jay-Z was like, yo, my young boys, or my young bulls, excuse me, are just getting out the radio. You say you got this boy that's so nice? Well, I'm going to have Freeway come put him on ice. So actually, I think a lot of people thought when Jay-Z brought State Property over to Battle Cassidy, I think a lot of people thought it would have naturally been Beans. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people off rip would have thought it would have been Beans. You know, but it ended up being Freeway. Free! Yeah, Free and Cassidy, they're supposed to have another battle. I'm actually looking forward to it, man. I'm actually looking forward to it. I would like to be there live and in the building to see that battle, to see what I missed out on when there was only, as Sue Surf said, 12 people in the room. Two of those people being Jay-Z and Swizz Beats, man.
50,000 and know that might very be possible.
There's a lot of talk about that. Do you know much about him maybe coming to Jersey and battling dudes on the corners?
Not he like listen, like anybody that's really rap like Cassidy is like one of them, you know, Reed Dollar type of niggas, like that, like Murder Mook type of niggas. Like there's a myth behind them when it come to rap. Like these are some of the better street rappers like of the world. Loaded Lux, like I'm talking about niggas that was on corners like really shaking shit. You know what I mean? Like as far as like our era and going up. So I know Cassidy got a bunch of backyard kills on his back. You know what I mean? Like come on, if we was keeping up how many kills I got as far as battle rap go, like I've been killing niggas since the cafeteria. You know what I mean? So he might be 50,000 and 0. We're talking about
50,000 and 0, bro. We said 5,000 and 0. And now Surf is starting to get in his bag as well. He's like, yo, I've been battling people since the cafeteria. What you talking about? I'm 3,000 and 0. I'm 3,015.
different setting. This is a different fight, my nigga. This is we on stage. Mic 'em up.
Mic him
Everybody
up.
be quiet. Cut the lights, and we talk about crowd control. Whereas this bar might be dope, the next bar after that might be just as dope. But because you don't got no crowd control, they missed that. You needed that bar. You know what I mean? Like the way you give it, how you gonna deliver it, how you gonna respond when he's saying what he gotta say. Like it's a lot of shit that, you know what I mean?
Woo! You hear that? And what ended up happening to Cassidy? Cassidy ended up not having that crowd control. Cassidy ended up getting booed on the stage. You know what I mean? Just to keep it a buck. Cassidy ended up getting booed on the stage. Cassidy has gotten a lot better since his first battles. Not to say he wasn't good against Disaster. You know what I mean? I've been in tune since Cassidy stepped back on that stage. But I'm the guy who's been in tuned all the way back since Cassidy was rapping at house parties. You know what I mean? I'm the guy who's been in tune since Cassidy was putting out videos freestyling on the internet. You know what I mean? And rapping about, actually, I won't get into what he was rapping about. We all know what his favorite bars were back then. And I pretty much got into it anyways.
Like it's a lot of shit. Which side you gonna be standing on the stage? You might practice your bars directed one way. Now you standing on the other side of the stage now. Every time you go to say something,
oh, that's crazy. Imagine that. You're practicing your whole shit one way, and then when you go onto the stage, they got you the whole other way. You gotta be flexible. Pause. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to pretty much move. You gotta be able to adapt. You know what I mean? You got to be able to adapt. As far as Cicero, if anybody wants to check out my old interviews with Cicero, all you got to do is type in on YouTube Cicero, Mikey T, the movie star, and you know we went over a lot of that old Cassidy talk. Also, him working with Black Wall Street, getting into the game, all that type of shit. Shout out to Cicero. Would love to have you back on the channel, my G's.
Like people don't think about shit like that. You feel me? Because people don't understand how much of a serious, like, you about to put on the whole show, my nigga. This not battle rap. This is a show. You know what I mean? Like, this not the backyard. This not the garage. It's about to be 15,000 people there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, I'm interested to see what he gonna do. Can he win? Of course. This is Cassidy. Like, you can't take that. Can Goods win? Yeah. You feel me? I'm Team Goods because that's my generation. You feel me? That's why I came up. You know what I mean? He's that's my big bro. I talk mad shit. I might kick his ass one day. But I'm Team Goods all day. Without a question. You feel me? I definitely want to see Cassidy be good. I want to see a good fight. You feel me?
Another New Jersey rapper, Albial, was very critical over Jack and the Tekashi 6ix9ine wave.
Oh, shit. Free. Albial's free, baby. What up, Albial? Yeah. Yeah, Albial, what's up, baby? It's your time now. Get it, Albial. But remember, who was shouting you out when you was down? Who was shouting you out when you was out? I didn't waste no time. You was locked up, I was shouting you out. You was out here, I was shouting you out. Because I'm a real one. Salute to Albial. He's out, and go get his new mixtape. I believe it's called Free the Real. Go run them numbers up. I believe it's on Apple, all that shit, Spotify. Go run them numbers up for Albial. That's my guy right there.
Even distanced himself from New York radio. How did you feel about the 6ix9ine takeover?
They happen every day. So, you know what I mean? Like, I try not to get tuned, like, tied into with all, like, the new guys. Because, like, the ones that happen fast, they always go fast. You feel me? Like, when you think about some of these dudes. You know, I'm not gonna say no names. I would never want to start no bad relationships. But you just think about reality of the way the industry work. You feel me? Like, right now, this summer, there might be 3 or 4 niggas that everybody's bumping. 3 summers ago, that was somebody else. But you got your forevers. You know what I mean? I'm talking about your J. Cole's, like your Drakes, your Kendricks. It's certain motherfuckers that's just on the radio, your Meeks. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain niggas that when they make music, we gonna listen. And then, but when you stop, you think about it, you like, damn, excuse me.
Bless you.
When you stop and you think about it, you're like, damn, when the last time I heard, you know what I mean? So you.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. I can't believe I left the sneeze in the interview. That was wild. That was wild.
To get caught up into those type of rappers, you know, the ones that pop up real quick. You know what I mean? Everybody going his song come on in this on the, you know what I mean? Some shit come on in the summer. It's crazy all summer. 2 summers later, it's like, man, we ain't heard nothing. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I try not to get caught up in that shit, you know. But jail is a bad situation for anybody.
Yeah, so with everything playing out now, you know, in the whole trial of all these guys, with 6ix9ine cooperating, do you think Treyway Shotty had any choice but to cop out and plea out to the feds?
What? What? What the hell? I did it again. What the hell do I be doing in these interviews? Yo, so with 6ix9ine snitching, did Treyway really have any choice but to cop out to the feds? Oh my, yo, I be bugging out, y'all.
I mean, like, every jail situation, like, everybody's situation is specific. That's what I think a lot of people fail to realize. You know what I mean? Like, every single jail case is different. You know, a person that get like a guy might go and catch a charge, whatever his charge is, just put blank for whatever the charge may be, and he might be looking at somebody that does half the time he does, or you know what I mean, does more than he do, or just gets off it scot free. Literally every single jail situations are like snowflakes. You might think you know it. Oh, I had a gun charge. I did 5 years. He was supposed to.
Jail situations are like snowflakes. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Every single jail situation comes in a different shape, a different form, No jail situation is symmetrical. Wow. Wow.
He told, like, that's not the way it worked. You know what I mean? When they hand you a discovery, that's what you have to live by. You understand what I'm saying? Like, whatever's in that folder, it makes best sense for you is what you have to do. I don't know what's going on with the people you just named. You feel me? So I can't say whose decision was right or wrong.
Well, I sort of just told you what was going on with the people I just named, Surf. 6ix9ine snitched, kind of put Shoddy in a position where he had to cop out. What were the terms of Shoddy's cop out, you guys? Was it 15 years or was it 30 years? Because I do remember that Shoddy actually copped out with an arrangement that he is not able to appeal. So with that being said, I would think it was 15 years. With that being said, I would think it was 15 years. I don't think somebody who gets 30 years would throw away their right to appeal a charge. But I don't want to look that up right now. Yeah, CJ, thanks, bro. Yeah, 15. I was pretty sure it was 15. And actually, those terms, I guess it was what Shotty thought was the best that he could do. If they, you know what I mean? If they threw him into a trial, he could have potentially got 10 years more than that.
How you supposed to go about it? You have to live by what's inside that folder. And anybody that's been in that wall and in that situation and behind the walls, they know that. I'm not talking about what nobody talking about. I'm not talking about what the streets say. I'm not talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about you have to answer your questions by what's in that folder because that's your life. You know what I mean?
Guys, hit that like button. Share this video one time if you support the channel. Share this video one time if you want to see the continued growth of this channel. That's right, baby. Show some love. It's free.
So if Shotty, if he did cop out, I'm sure it made sense. You have to be logical. You can't play with your life. You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, whatever they did. I'm not talking about what they were accused of, anything. That's another black man about to go up the road. You understand what I'm saying? So, situation, period. He had to think logical about it, and I'm sure that's probably what made the most sense for him with people around you running their mouth or however it played out. You know what I mean? But every situation is different. Make sure the niggas running around here buying these chains, these belts, these watches, and these cars and shit. Make sure them lawyers is on deck. Make sure these lawyers are on deck because that's what them people respect. Them people respect, no disrespect. Them people respect money. Them people respect suits. Them people respect network. You understand what I'm saying? So you walking down there with a $50 pool attorney, they're gonna treat you like you have a $50 pool attorney. You walking there with a $60,000 lawyer, you might be walking out of there with your lawyer.
Oh, you walk in there with that $60,000. Did he say 60? You might be walking out with your lawyer. Dudes don't be putting in, oh, I'd rather spend the money. I'd rather spend the money. Yo, you need to stop worrying about the money you got today and think about the money you could potentially have 3 months from now. But it's so good right now. I just want to go buy. I want to go buy some Balenci's. I need the Balenci's. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You better start putting that bread towards a lawyer, get into your next bag, and then maybe you can get some Balenci's.
Like you said, I remember in Miami, I get caught with a gram of weed. I go,
shit. I really had to tell Sue Surf about my charges where I got caught up in Miami when I was just trying to go see the dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
class, right? I'm sitting in class right by this dude. He had got caught with a quarter pound of weed.
Yeah.
Why am I in the same class? Why am I in this?
Because it's just different strokes at different strokes. That might have been your first time. That might have been his first time. This might have been your third. You know what I mean? It's just different cases in the world.
It wasn't my third time. It wasn't my third time. I got caught with a G. I got caught with a G. You know what a G is? It's a gram. It's one blunt. So I'm kicking it, and Gunplay rode my ass too because I got a lawyer for a weed case or whatever. But my lawyer got me a deal where I could just go do this 4-hour class and then it would get dismissed or whatever the hell, you know what I mean, for a simple possession charge. This was out of Dade County, when I was trying to go to the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I'd pulled up for some reason. I pulled up to the gas station. I mean, everybody goes and buys snacks before the movies and shit like that. So whatever. We're not even going to get into that story. I'll do that later on when I'm on somebody else's podcast. But yeah, so I get this class. It's a 4-hour class you got to go do. In Florida, they give you all types of deals. You get a car shit, you get in some car trouble, you go to a 4-hour class. You get in car trouble again, you go to an 8-hour class. So I go to this class and I'm chopping it up with the dude. And I'm like, yo, so I got caught with a G, man. What did you get caught with? He's like, oh, I got caught with a quarter pound. I'm like, what? Why do I got to do this damn class? I got better things to do than sit up in here for 4 hours. At this point, I was working between like the Hip Hop Weekly studio, Scott Storch's studio. I'm in a 4-hour class. You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit. Let's hear what I said here. Because Surf thought it was my third time. He thought I was like that. He thought I was like always getting caught with weed or something.
Different states. We talking about different laws. We talking about different lawyers. Like we just in a world right now.
Oh, now my lawyer sucked. Okay. All right. I get it, sir.
Speak more than they would rather do their homework on it. You know what I mean? Like it's so many small loops and holes in between jail shit that people don't even. My lawyer and the judge could the Syracuse, the university together. John, this is a favor. This kid's paying me $100,000, John. He's paying me $100,000, John. Like this is really a favor.
Wow. That would have been really extremely pathetic if my lawyer at the time went to the judge. I guess my lawyer did know the judge at the time. If my lawyer went to the judge and was like, this guy's a good kid. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, I'll leave that alone.
He don't wanna walk away free. He's cool with the 5, John. Just give him 5 years for me. For me. You owe me. Come on, John. Orange man, John. Orange man, come on. Damn, you busted my ball, Scotty. All right, I got you. Now, to the streets, a motherfucker gonna say, wait, hold up.
Listen to this shit, you guys. Listen to this breakdown from Sue Surf. This man is a genius. You know what I'm saying? The man is a genius because this is absolutely true. A lot of people in the street get it misconstrued. They don't realize when somebody gets a lawyer, when somebody gets, somebody to actually defend them, they're going to come with shit like this that can help them more than just going up there with a public aid, going up there with a, you know what I'm saying?
Such and such amount. Nah, man, there's no way he did that, man. He gotta be, but you don't know that Johnny and Scotty went to school together, and he was saving up his money, and he didn't have a problem investing in that $70,000 into somebody with a suit that knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Set it off. It's like it's on my lifetime playlist now.
Yeah, man. So that's really crazy right there, because it's actually pretty accurate, man. Like he said at the beginning of that, man. If you walk in, if your lawyer, your $60,000 lawyer walks in there, there's a good chance you're going to be walking out with him. Otherwise, they're going to be like, sir, we've got this warrant right here, and you're going to be staying with us. And you're like, damn, I ain't going anywhere. You ain't going anywhere tonight. Your lawyer's like, well, this, that, and the third is like, shit, you're right.
The ARAB joint.
Free ARAB, man.
All right, y'all, let's get into
Gotta be, but you don't know that Johnny and Scotty went to school together, and he was saving up his money, and he didn't have a problem investing in that $70,000 into somebody with a suit that knows what he's doing.
Set it off. It's like it's on my lifetime playlist now. The ARAB joint.
Free ARAB, man. Free the goon, man. Free
ARAB. Free the big brother ARAB. Free Skinny Me. Free Dark Low. Free all the men. Free mullahs. Free all the men, man. Free everybody that's locked up from OBH, man. You know what I'm saying? Sue Surf and ARAB actually made a really good song together called Set It Off. Y'all need to go check that record out if you haven't. Also, check out the interview I did with Little Flip if you haven't. It's pinned up. But so yeah, I couldn't not talk to and much love to Exotic Pop, my brother Lil Flip, putting me on. Got that Soldier Boy drink right now. I'm thinking about getting a face tattoo, y'all. I'm gonna get a face tattoo as well. What do y'all think? But yeah, shout out to Exotic Pop. Some good shit right there. So I had to talk to Surf about the record, Set It Off. You know, Ab and Max B, two of my favorite rappers. You know what I mean? At a certain point in time, Rab and Max B are my favorite rappers.
Yeah,
Some of these samples that you be using, man, they're like kind of like throwback classic, like, you know, like with the singing, harmonizing on it and shit.
Yeah.
It really grabbed me and shit. So I just wanted to ask you, can you tell me?
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to ask you, can you tell me about your relationship?
Oh, putting respect on that interview. You seen Sue Surf? Hold on. You want to know why Sue Surf puts respect on that interview? I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all why Sue Surf puts that respect on this interview. You saw what he did. He told his boy, he's like, yo, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. This is why.
Lil Duck on rock with Mikey T, the movie star. You already know how you rockin', man. 300.
300.
Rock with
300.
Mikey T, the movie star. You already know how you rockin', man. 300.
300. That's why. 300. Let's get back to it.
With Rab, do you remember your first meeting?
Yeah. The AR.
Let's get
The Rab joint.
Free AR, man. Free the goon, man. Free AR. Man.
Some of these samples that you be using, man, they're like kind of like throwback classic, like, you know, like with the singing, harmonizing on it and shit.
Yeah.
It really grabbed me and shit. So I just wanted to ask you, can you tell me?
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to ask you,
That's right. Put some respect on these Mikey T, the movie star interviews. Salute, Surf. And I just want to say, I'm not sure if he was actually using samples. I kind of might have flubbed that one up, but I really like the harmonizing on the records, the singing on the records.
Can you tell me about your relationship with Rab? Do you remember your first meeting?
Yeah. The AR super solid. Like AR is one of like these industry cats are so funny. You know what I mean? For a plethora of reasons. Like
the industry cats are super funny. These industry cats are super funny, but Rab is real. Let's hear more about it.
different reasons, you know what I mean? Like some of them aren't really into the street. They're really, you know what I mean? They're not what they portray to be. Some of them, you know what I mean, just don't talk to people. You got some that feel threatened. They don't want to give you a feature because, you know what I mean, it'll put too much light on you. Some niggas don't like giving out a lending hand. Like it's a lot of just weird shit going on when it comes to like industry niggas, and you learn more when you get closer to it. You know what I mean? You start realizing like how funny the niggas is like once they get the followers, the blue checks and thing like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, your worth is your worth. You don't have to pick up the phone for everybody. You don't have to give everybody a feature. But some of these niggas really be weird. You know what I mean? Like, damn, my nigga, I'm a nigga from the street like you.
Guys, Sue Surf is about to get into a song you would never believe he had. That's why he's talking like this, because he's about to bring up a song that you never knew he had. And I know everybody in this chat is going to be shocked when you hear which rapper he has a song with that is currently locked up in an indictment. That's right. Sue Surf has a record you never heard, you maybe never will hear, with a rapper currently locked up in an indictment. And I need y'all to hit the like button if you want to figure out who that is. I need y'all to hit the like button if y'all want me to continue this video. I need everybody out there to put that respect on this video, man. Y'all are watching the future of hip hop right now. Y'all are watching the future of music and entertainment right now. This is Mikey T, the movie star.
Me like I got to follow and you got to follow and let's put it together. I know for a fact it's people that don't know me, that don't know you with me, and vice versa. It's people that know you that don't. So why wouldn't we lock in? You know what I mean? So that's always the weird question with niggas. You know what I mean? Type shit. But it's like I tapped in with Ab. You feel me? As soon as I hit Ab, he hit me right back. So yo, we gotta get one done, big homie. Because with Ab, like I listen to his shit, been listening to his shit. I'm like, yo, we gotta get one done. He hit me right back. You know what I mean? Hit me right back. I'm like, yo, I need to get the video done. I got this tape coming up. I pull up 3-4 cars deep. He out there. We ain't no fake shit. No, right there in front of his crib, like in front of his house, like right there in front of his shit. Like, you feel me? Like cooling. cool and you feel me, like real nigga shit, you know what I mean? And a lot of niggas don't be giving it up like that, you know what I mean? Some niggas be spooked, I mean, some niggas be cautious because it is a lot of corny niggas out here being extra, you feel me? So it's very hard to find genuine niggas that's like, oh, I respect what you doing. Yeah, I'm doing me over here. I got an hour for you. I got 2 hours. Because that's all it take. You feel me, nigga? Pull up, fuck with you 2, 3 hours. Y'all get some joints done. Sometimes shit don't even drop. I got some
Oh,
songs with.
we're about to get into it. We're about to get into it, y'all. We are literally about to get into it. The record that Sue Surf has that you probably are never gonna hear, but you know what, you're gonna hear about it right here. You're gonna hear about it right here, but there's a pretty good chance that this is a record that you're never gonna get to hear. Let's talk about it. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you want to hear it. Hit that like button right now. Show some respect to this video. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Probably never hear me, Wale, and Young Thug on a song that'll probably never, ever be heard.
Sue Surf, Wale, and Young Thug, the rapper currently incarcerated. And wow, it's crazy because we are talking about, you guys, we're talking about Rico, alleged Rico cases. You know what I mean? We're talking about allegedly they're coming after Sue Surf. You know what I'm saying? And look, they already came for Young Thug. Before that, they came for before them, they came for Bobby Shmurda. You know what I mean? There's so many others that they've come for. You know, the past of the rappers comes back to haunt them. Look what they did with Young Thug. They literally waited for him to get rich. They waited for him to get so rich that he put all of his other people in position. And now they're trying to use that against him. Bobby Shmurda, right when they were at the cusp of it. You know what I mean? They took him out of the game. They took him out of the game for 7 years. Look at him now. Look at him now, though. Guy came back. He's a monster. He came back. He's a monster, y'all. And, you know, a lot of people might say, oh, Bobby Shmurda's not really doing it. He hasn't dropped the music. But it's pretty evident that the money's there. It's pretty evident that the celebrity is there. Even though the whole thing with Eminem was a little crazy, where Eminem really, you know, Eminem had seen his boy, you know what I mean? Corday, Eminem had seen his boy who he had worked with. So that's why he acknowledged him. So people on the internet weren't like, oh, Eminem worked with this dude and now he's not even acknowledging him. Bobby Shmurda wasn't acting like a prima donna and spoke up and shook Eminem's hand. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Dudes could just be acting like prima donnas all day. Oh, he don't want to say what up to me. Then they go home and they sulk about it in front of nobody. And they put on a front. Bobby Shmurda took that step up, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to let an opportunity pass him by. It reminds me of the opportunity I got to meet Diddy when I was at the Shot Caller remix video with Puff, Ross, French, all the Coke boys. Chinks was there. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And I heard Diddy was there. I seen Diddy. And I was like, all right, I'm shaking Diddy's hand before I leave this bitch, introducing myself before I leave here. Diddy ain't leaving here without meeting Mikey T, the movie star. Name out and everything.
You know what I mean? It's just like that. Like, our nigga don't got, you feel me? At that time, where Thug was at in his career, where Wale was at in his career, they had a minute for me. That's dope. Wale hit me. Yo, come out to the studio. Just the experience is dope, you feel me? Some of these niggas be different, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like that. AR Rap wasn't like that, though, you feel me, son? Like I said, we pulled right up, you feel me? He told me pull right up. Or free AR, though, you feel me? Like, free RA. Free AR. Them funny boys got him.
What advice could you offer to Ab and his crew that are locked up, and even some of his OBH homies that are currently not locked up, like Dark Low?
You can't like. You can't really get like. That's an OG. You feel me? Like that's damn near almost a disrespectful question. You feel me? Not from you. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about the question, not you. You doing your job. But
Oh shit. Oh shit. Surf got me on that one. Surf got me on that one, man.
super solid. Like they don't really make niggas like that all the way through solid like that no more. AR rap super duper duper solid. You know what I mean? Like through and through. It ain't really too much advice you gotta give niggas like that. Like when I see Dark Low, we salute each other. Like you feel me? Like real recognize real. You know what I mean? Like some shit don't gotta be talked about. Some shit don't gotta be said. Like you know what I mean? It ain't no advice I gotta give Dark Low. It ain't no advice I gotta give Ab. You feel me? Like you send respects, you send prayers. You feel me? You tell a nigga hold your head. You feel me? Like that's it. You send your love, but advice, man, that nigga know exactly what to do. He gonna keep his feet on the ground and he gonna keep his head facing the top of that motherfucking fence. And wait till it's time for him to walk up out of there like the rest of the niggas do, you feel me?
Some real shit, man. Yeah, he served a lot of time before.
Shit come with this game, my nigga, like, you know what I mean? Niggas luck up with this rap shit, you know what I mean? Like a lot, like, don't get me wrong, you get them dudes that like get groomed into it, you feel me? Like, but this ain't Soulja Boy, this ain't Bow Wow, niggas ain't 13, 14, 15 getting walked into the music industry, you feel me, nigga?
So, Surf, you've worked with Joe Budden on several occasions.
So we got a little Joe Budden talk, but I really like that last quote from Surf right there. You know what I mean? You know, after he told me I was being disrespectful, but not me, but it was a disrespectful question. And I would never intend on being disrespectful. I do appreciate him for answering the question as much as he could. You know, I really felt like he gave me a lot of good information as far as what ARAB knows he has to do. As far as when he sees Dark Low, it's not much advice. It's more just head nod. It's more just hold your head. Ab knows that he's going to look up towards he said the fence, you know what I mean, until he comes home. I appreciate those words he does give me. You know what I mean? I appreciate those words he did give me because Surf is somebody who's been locked up waiting to come home himself. As I mentioned, AR Rab was locked up for a case, fighting that case, and eventually beat it. Max B locked up waiting on an appeal that nobody believed was going to happen for many years. And what happened? Lo and behold, years later, case overturned. 20 years instead of 75. Max B's coming home in 2025, you guys. So let's get into the Joe Budden talk. A lot of people be, giving Joe Budden hell. You know what I mean? But I like to salute Joe Budden because he gave me an opportunity when I was a young, upcoming interviewer on the rise. Joe Budden actually gave me an interview. That's right. Joe Budden stepped up out of a major radio interview and actually jumped on my camera. That's right. Joe Budden and me, we did an interview. He was smoking a cigarette during it and all that. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Joe Budden's a smoker. It is what it is. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? I really appreciate him for giving me the time. And Joe Budden's going to be like, so Mikey T was shouting me out, but he had to call me a cigarette smoker, man. I don't know why he had to bring that up. Da, da, da. Hey, man, I was just adding a little bit of context. You know what I'm saying? But so let's see what Surf had to say about him, because I found it really interesting that Surf, being an emerging battle rapper, had quite a relationship with probably the number one podcaster, man. And I just wanted to point that out. As much shit as you give Joe Budden about, you want to talk about he's the enemy of his own career, he's going on his own downfall. Joe Budden is still at the top of this shit, man. And I don't want to hear it, man. I know Gilly's right there. I know Nori's right there. All these guys. That's the three-headed monster of this shit, if anybody asked. That is the 50M and Dre right there. That is the Dr. Dre, Suge, and Jimmy Iovine, if you will. So let's see what Surf has to say about Joe Budden.
Think about him making his way into the world of media.
Crazy. That's fire. Like, I was just talking about that jack of all trades shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm big on like perfecting something. Like I don't like people that just do a lot of shit. Like you know what I mean? It's like you see somebody like an IG comedian and then they got an album and then they got a this, then they got a that. You know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, you could do everything, but I just like quality. You know what I mean? Like and that's just again, it's just my opinion. I'm only one person. I just don't like motherfuckers that just do a bunch of shit and it's like, yo, you super dope at this, but when you do that, I don't really like you for that. You know what I mean? When you do that, sometimes I support you because you're my friend. I don't like that when you're fire. You know what I mean? So back to Joe, it's like Joe's one of the best lyricists to ever rap, like period, to ever like. We just talking about lyrically. You know what I mean? And now he's like one of the biggest podcasters in the world. Like he actually said, like he's not like leaning on his music to, you know what I mean? He's not saying, yo, look, I'm dropping a new single tonight. Come join in, you know what I mean, for these views. Like, he's not leaning on his music career to for podcasting. And he's like, we talking Revolt, we talking this, we talking one of the big, like, he's on tour for podcasting. Like, you got to understand, like, that's big. You understand something like that's a lot. That's major. You know what I mean? So again, like you know what I mean? That's not a jack of all trades thing. That's a whatever the fuck I do, I'm a conquer type of thing. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Then you have one situation and the situation don't go the way you want it to go. You know what I mean? Like I guess the everyday struggle shit, and then you swing right back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You have one situation and it didn't go the way you want to go. First, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not the situation we're talking about. That's not the situation. The first situation with Joe Budden is how his album didn't take off. That is the first Joe Budden situation. Pump It Up is the first Joe Budden situation. Everyday Struggle? No. That was people realizing the evolution of Joe Budden was clearly taking place. Now, Joe Budden releasing Pump It Up. Now let's put it in perspective. Joe Budden Pump It Up is like Everyday Struggle if the so that is like Everyday Struggle if the Joe Budden podcast is like pretty much like the because I'm just thinking about this now actually. I'm actually
Double up and do something even bigger than.
Let me bring it back.
That's big. You understand something like that's a lot. That's major. You know what I mean? So again, like you know what I mean? That's not a jack of all trades thing. That's a whatever the fuck I do, I'm a conquer type of thing. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Then you have one situation and the situation don't go the way you want it to go. You know what I mean?
Right. So the Joe Budden album didn't go the way that Joe Budden wanted to go. We all know Joe Budden is mostly known for the mood music series. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say if Everyday Struggle is like Pump It Up, then the Joe Budden podcast is like mood music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is the proper analogy. But Everyday Struggle, it just wasn't as bad as Pump It Up. You know what I mean? It just wasn't as bad. You know what I mean? Pump It Up was like kind of borderline embarrassing if we're being real. It was just everywhere. You know what I mean? You couldn't ever compete with it again. And I'm not even talking about, and it wasn't as iconic as In the Club, like how people say 50 could never compete with In the Club again. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Lloyd Banks dropping On Fire, but Joe Budden just didn't sell as much units when he did it. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry to put it like that. Joe Budden probably feels the same way. You know what I mean? I would put Everyday Struggle above Pump It Up, but that's just me.
I guess the everyday struggle shit, and then you swing right back around and you double up and do something even bigger than that. That's
Right.
fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like you got it. That's a hat off. I mean, that's no brainer. That's super dope. I hope that I could like, you know what I mean? When I the rapping shit slow down, or not even when it slow down, it's a lot of other things I want to do. Write some books, get some scripts together and shit like that. I hope that I could like.
Yeah, I would love to see Sue Surf as an actor, to be honest with you. Sue Surf would be a great actor if he could do some things like that. You know what I mean? I think he has a really long career ahead of him. You know what I mean? I think he has a really long career ahead of him. He says books, he's talking scripts. Obviously, he's a writer. You know what I mean? He could do anything along those lines. You know what I mean? He could do anything along those lines.
Be that, or then I can't do it because it got to be perfect. You know what I mean? So, shit, I hope I get some shit like that.
You will.
So, knowing Joe as you do, would you ever expected, like, even knowing artists from Jersey, would you have expected an artist from Jersey to actually take that route and go into the social media news channel type lane?
You can't, you can't, uh, you can't put nothing past anybody right now. Like the way social media is set up and the way the world is set up is like.
Yeah, honestly, after what Royce the 5'9" told me about Joe Budden in the interview, I would never put that past Budden. The way he actually started having to take the tools of marketing Slaughterhouse into his own hand by filming them and shit like that. It was actually pretty genius. You know what I mean? Pretty cutting edge. You know what I'm saying? Pretty amalgam. If you catch my drift.
You could do anything you want, like realistically. You know what I mean? So it's nothing unexpected. You know what I mean? I actually would like to see more singers from New Jersey, more podcasts, more rappers, more artists, more. You know what I mean? Because you really could do anything.
Jersey!
Like we was just talking about this fucking mic you hooked up. You know what I mean? Like realistically, the microphone hooks up to your phone. That makes it this. You know what I mean? So it's not like somebody needs $1 gazillion now if they want to grab a fucking camera, interview somebody and shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? So nah, I'm not shocked at all. Like nah, it's nothing would shock me nowadays. I mean when you go around, when you see enough, you realize that shit should really shock you.
What a dope interview with Sue Surf right there, you guys. What a dope interview with Sue Surf. Man, I really appreciate him for giving me the opportunity. I really enjoyed letting him speak his piece on the channel. So Sue Surf released a new song called Free Me. He said on the song, he said, "It don't matter where I'm at, people know me everywhere. New Jersey, it don't matter where I ran at." That's where he's from, New Jersey. He said, "It don't matter where I'm at, people know me everywhere." Hold on. People know me everywhere. People know me everywhere. It don't matter where I'm at. People know me everywhere. It don't matter where I ran at. The prosecutor had no ops. I understand that. That prosecutor never had no ops. I understand that. The prosecutor never had no ops. I understand that, Surf. Guess what they're going to play in court? Guess what they're going to play in court now? Can these battle rappers... Come on, man. Did you really have to use that actual word? Why are you saying the word in your rap called free me? What is wrong with you, Surf? Come on, bro. Guess what they're going to play? Guess what they're going to play in the courtroom, Surf? That's what they're going to play. Come on, man. He said, "We be where it happened at. Get it back in blood. Only God can judge me, and I'm standing in front of the judge." Some of these lyrics are just crazy. You know what I mean? Getting back in what? In blood? Wow, man. And then so you know what I mean? So well, guess what, man? The judge, if this happens, if all this shit happens, the judge is going to be right in front of you reading these lyrics. The judge is literally going to be right in front of you reading these lyrics, man. This is another lyric from the song. "You just never know. You know, because dudes be switching, then they look surprised when you catch up with them, switch them. Fell, then he got it. Dusted off, then he failed again. Told myself I'd never ever walk inside the jail again. Told myself I'd never walk. Told myself I'd never ever walk inside the jail again. You know, and yet here we are. And that's what you told yourself. So why 4 bars ago are you talking about how you're going to get it back in blood? Meaning you're going to slide on someone because they switch sides. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better as rappers. Like Surf said it, like he could be a writer. He could be like, this guy could literally be writing scripts. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons that one of the reasons that I believe lyrics are being removed from being a fundamental piece of the cases. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons I believe that's a factor in it, man. Yeah, man. Figo, I appreciate you for tapping in. You know, guys, prior to this, Surf was actually arrested for ammunition, right? Magazines, which means if Surf is going through a type of case like this, and I'm really hoping it's not true, it means that there's going to be a 0 type of leniency because we've seen him here before. You know what I mean? They gave him a chance. He was caught with deadly ammunition. You did jail time. And then they're going to be like, you did your time, but you didn't change. You continued on with your cycle. So the judge is like, why do you expect us to go light? Because you got kids? You know what I mean? You need to support the kids. You know what I mean? Through your shows. I hate to break it to you, but the illest killers be in that courtroom giving that same speech. I'm the breadwinner. I can be a more positive example out here. They try to paint that picture. So if you had kids, then you should have thought about them before. You shouldn't be telling me that right now, using it as a cop-out. You should have thought about that before going out on your ops for switching sides. You see, I'm just trying to paint the picture of reality for you guys. I'm just trying to paint the picture of reality for you guys. And yeah, all this shit is alleged. Don't get it twisted. We all know this shit is alleged. There's mad rumors going out there right now about what could happen with Surf. Obviously, we all hope the best for Surf. You know what I mean? Making a record like Free Me, it's like some sort of a prejudgment. You know what I'm saying? So this record, and Surf is really just coming off of some battles. You know what I mean? Surf is coming off of getting some bags. Like Surf told me in the interview, having a proper attorney. Having a proper attorney is something you're going to be able to get when you have the funds. Like I said a little bit earlier, battle rappers are making all types of money right now. Battle rappers are up. Sue Surf will have the best lawyer that money could buy. The only problem is, the biggest problem with a rapper beating these charges, and I don't know if they would be federal or state. A lot of the information is, it's not coming out properly right now. There's no documentation of this. I don't even know if an arrest has been made. Some are saying yes, some are saying no. It's all alleged. Some are saying Surf is good. Some are saying he got arrested. Some are saying he's out right now. It's all alleged. I hope it's something as minimal as a probation violation. Dudes out there wishing Ricos. Dudes out there think they're handing out Ricos like it's Halloween candy. Oh, what happened? Everybody was going off. Oh, they said the DA in Atlanta was going to indict more people in 90 days, 30 days. People, what are you wishing upon? What are you wishing upon? You wish someone ain't here so you can step up? You don't need somebody not to be here to step up. If you want to be a rapper, if you want to be a manager, if you want to be a singer, step up. Make somebody step aside. You don't need to wish somebody gets a Rico. Sue Surf stepped out of the music lane, first of all. Sue Surf stepped out of the music lane, first of all. Instead, he is in the battle rap lane. So he ain't trying to take all y'all rappers' spots. And please, stop trying to hijack my chat room, guys. I'm the one reporting the news here. I'm the one doing the news here. I'm letting people know what's up. But yeah, Figo, man, these rappers don't get it. These rappers don't get it. In their rap songs, talking about get it back in blood. The prosecutor don't have the same ops as us. Oh my God. So yo, they're gonna be like, so your client is insinuating that the prosecutor has no ops, so they wouldn't understand what it's like to live as a street thug. You couldn't possibly judge him because you're not from his environment. Nope. They're gonna judge you whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And you probably won't even get a jury or peers, which it's not really a thing unless you're in Atlanta. Nobody said the courtroom was fair and the prosecution was fair. So if you know that, then why would you mention them in a lyric? You know what I mean? I'm really just thrown off by that, man. I'm just thrown off by that the people are mentioning judges and lyrics and all this shit. And this isn't even the K-Flock Reddit shit that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying, guys? Why would you mention it in a lyric? And get this, Your Honor, the name of the song is called Free Me. Why would you be incarcerated? Are you planning on going to jail? Are you not willing to give up a life of crime so much that you write a song called Free Me? Okay, what's the charges? What's the maximum? We'll give him that to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You're setting yourself up. I remember one time I got arrested for it was for an open alcohol container when I was like 18. So I wasn't even supposed to be in possession of it. It was some kid who's in my car who was actually 21. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, all you got to do is tell him it was yours and we're good. He's like, nope, I'm not doing that. You are 21. You're literally 21. I'm 18. So anyways, I started yelling at the cops. I'm like, yo, da 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 da. And my lawyer's like reading it all. He's like, Jesus, don't ever do this again. Don't ever mouth off like that. But yeah, I could have got off of that one real easy. All my friend had to do was write a letter, but you know what I'm saying? All my friend had to do was write a letter, but it is what it is, man. It's just crazy. He's going to write a song called Free Me. He's going to mention the prosecutor. We know what goes on here, man. And a lot of times in Jersey, I hear you can't even get bail. Anybody in here in the chat from Jersey that knows, you know what I mean, much about the bail situation? And people in the comments, don't be like, yo, you're hating on Surf. Sue Surf is putting in work. You know what I mean? Why are you saying Sue? First of all, why are you saying Sue Surf is putting in work? You little chatterbox. Loose lips sink ships. Keep rapping. Telling them what you ate for breakfast. You know what I mean? Telling them what you ate for breakfast. Tell them who texted you at 10:40 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? Which one of your hitters hits you up, and give them all the details. You know what I mean? It's just like what all these kids like to do on Facebook nowadays. I realize we're all around the same age. We are the age that likes to put all of our information out there to the world, the age that likes to broadcast hours of our life on the internet, hours of our life that on the internet that can be reviewed. You know what I mean? Just like we all watch it, man. So y'all know I hope the best for Sue Surf, 100%. I'm disappointed in the Free Me record. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm disappointed in it. You know what I mean? We see all this shit going on with K Flock. You know what I mean? And it's not even based off of any of his music. It's based off of people on Reddit mentioning judges and prosecutors. Like, come on, man. Like, even if you're just on probation right now, you need to chill out with that shit. Like, I'm trying to support your career. Everybody in this chat is trying to support your career. And we've been thrown through loops like we're watching Gucci Man. You know what I mean? Like when Gucci Man got locked up time and time again back in the day, and he wrote in the Double XL magazine that he was going to change time after time. They did interviews with him from jail, and he said he was going to change. He ended up changing after this last 3-year stint. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to witness Sue Surf's career keep on getting derailed. I want to see the best for Sue Surf. You know what I mean? Sue Surf is a proud father. He is a proud musician, and he just helps people in general. I'll say that. He just helps people in general. I watch him on his Instagrams in the afternoon. You know what I mean? And shit like that back in the day when he would just be helping people out. You know, so obviously y'all know I'm an avid Sue Surf supporter. I want to see the best for him. You know, I'm hoping really nothing is going on here. We haven't seen anything really concrete. The only thing we've seen is messages from his inner circle, seemingly his inner circle, saying bad shit has happened. That's where we're at with it right now, you guys. A lot of praying emojis. You know what I mean? A lot of praying emojis. Everybody in here, I know we're all going to keep positive in regard to Sue Surf, man. And we're all going to hope for the best. Like I said, it could be something as simple as a probation violation. You know what I mean? I think it could be something as simple as that. Maybe he had a dirty urine and everybody's just like, oh, Sue Surf got taken into custody. Yeah, for a dirty urine. Give him like 7 hours. He'll be out of jail. But then the whole thing is if you're on probation, which I don't know if he's on probation. It's been quite a few years. I'm pretty sure he's a big weed smoker. I'm pretty sure he's always smoking weed on his lives and shit. So maybe a dirty urine wouldn't be it. You know what I mean? Maybe a dirty urine wouldn't actually be it. But all right, man. This is the Mikey T, Mikey T, the movie star podcast. If you guys are wondering, I want everybody to click that link up top. Make sure you check out my interview with Little Flip. I want y'all to check out the interview with Little Flip. It's out now. I want y'all to talk about the interview with Little Flip. It is out now. And yeah, we're going to keep you up to date with all of this alleged information on Sue Surf. We're going to keep you up to date with all of the information coming in on PnB Rock. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned in with this channel, man. Make sure you stay tuned in with this channel. I'm going to do some open questions right now. If anybody has any open questions pertaining to this topic or topics outside of this. You can send in your open questions now. All right, and the poll's looking good. Hit that like button, vote in the poll if you haven't voted. I just put up a couple different rappers for the best artist who y'all like. Looks like Max B is leading the poll. Looks like Max B is leading the poll with 35%. Followed by Sue Surf. Much love to Sue Surf. And Arab, 29%. So it's a pretty close poll. Put it in the chat. What y'all smoking? What y'all smoking in the chat? Let me know what y'all blazing on. I'm smoking some Skittles. This shit is fire, y'all. This shit is fire, y'all. What y'all smoking? Let me know in the chat what y'all smoking on tonight. I smoke better than all the other bloggers too, to be real with you. Smoke better than the other bloggers. Now I got the exotic pop. I'm drinking better than the other bloggers. Man. Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't. I'm about to end that poll. Let's get another poll popping. I just put up another poll. Interesting poll, I think.
Lil Durk gonna rock with Mikey T, the movie star. You already know how you rocking, man. 300.
People are like, damn. Damn, Mikey T, you stunting on him. Hey, man, I put in that work, y'all. I put in that work. I put in that work to get here, man. We're going to keep on putting in the best work, too. But PnB Rock. PnB Rock. They are looking for the fourth suspect, you guys. They're looking for the fourth suspect right now. 3 suspects captured. Why? Public outrage. The public is outraged, man. The public is done with this bullshit. First of all, I'm not one of those people who puts anybody's life above somebody else's. I'm not one of those people who puts somebody above if you have $5 or if you have $5,000. I treat people the same any way you look at it, any way you slice it. I treat people this men, women, you know what I'm saying? People in the industry, regular people, you know what I mean? So in reality, man, shit needs to stop. And the public outcry, it's resulted in some arrests. 3 shocking arrests. A family, you guys, a family of people plotting on a man or going after a man. Maybe it wasn't so premeditated, as, you know what I mean? Premeditated as, okay, we're plotting it out days in advance. Maybe it just happened 15 minutes in advance. It's sloppy as hell. It's absolutely sloppy as hell. Son gets caught in California. Pops gets caught in Vegas. Split up. They split up. Then you get news of the mom being involved. Then you get news of there being a cousin involved, you guys. We haven't got any names. Not sure the ages. Usually when it's a certain age, names aren't going to be released. 17-year-olds. In some states, it really used to be 16. You were treated as an adult. You know what I mean? In some states, it really would used to be that. But at this point, at certain times, in certain cases, they can actually take a case and be like, all right, you are going to be tried as an adult at this point. They can do that at a certain point in the case if they, decide that that's what it's going to be, So we're really just going to have to stay in tune with what's going on. You know what I mean? We're going to have to stay and keep up to date with everything that's going on. This is a real shaky one, you know what I mean? The way that these guys would just put themselves in jeopardy like that, as if they needed you know what I mean? As if they needed this money to pay their rent or something like that. You know what I mean? It just seems like that's the type of shit, you know what I mean? Like there's just on their grimy type shit that you would only see in a movie, you know what I mean? And then they pulled it as if not even a movie, you guys. Grand Theft Auto, the video game or something like that. You know what I mean? Like we're playing some shit on PS4. You know what I mean? PS5, whatever you were playing it on online mode when dudes is running around just tearing shit up. You know what I mean? And you're like, whoa, I'm already out of the game. What the hell happened? That's kind of how it was for me playing Grand Theft Auto online, just to be real with you guys. So yeah, yep, winter's coming. Winter's coming. Winter is coming.
Can you break down?
You already know, man. Shout out to homie Mikey T, the movie star, man. We on Report Card Radio, Jersey, gang shit.
Jersey.
Let's talk about 725. Can you break down the meaning of that title for me?
Yeah, Sue Surf interview was a movie, you guys. Sue Surf interview was a movie, y'all. And yeah. Oh, Tito, what up? Tito, what up? I see you, man. Where's my weed? I see my chat. I see everyone in the chat, but I don't see my weed. Let me check out what's going on with the poll. Vote in the poll. If y'all haven't voted in the poll, I did a hip hop duo poll. Y'all probably don't be sleeping on my poll, y'all. Damn, man. I gotta find a new word for that. That'd be sounding weird. That'd be sounding sus. I don't want to be talking to y'all like that. Nah, man. Vote in the poll. Wow. Outkast, best duo. Yeah. Outkast, Mobb Deep. Outkast and Mobb Deep are right there, man. 40. Whoa! Vote in the poll, y'all. Vote in the poll, y'all. Outkast and Mobb Deep, literally 42% each. Literally, they're tied. They're literally tied. That's pretty lit. Because those are my favorite duos right there. Out of the groups. Those two groups right there are my favorite duos. Glizzy says, my dude Glizzy Hendricks says, Outkast ain't messing with the mob. Two of my favorite groups, I kind of look at them as different levels, though. I look at them not when it comes to music, you know what I mean? I look at them as different levels when it comes to the style of music, you know what I mean? Gangster rap compared with a, more soft rap or more, less edgy rap, you know what I mean? More fun-loving rap. Outkast have supplied some of the greatest songs, you know what I mean? Miss Jackson, Hey Ya. I really was big on Andre 3000's solo career. Outcast is untouchable. Yeah, vote in the poll if you haven't, guys. Vote in the poll if you haven't. I'm going to leave the poll up for, I'm going to give y'all 2 more minutes on the poll. I'm going to give y'all 2 more minutes on the poll. Looks like Outcast is running it, you guys. Outcast is running it. CNN, great duo. CNN is a great duo. I was considering putting them on the list as well. Got a lot of love for Capone and Nori. Also, Capone and Daz, they're making their way as a duo too. They're making their way as a duo as well. Capone and Daz Dillinger. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Hopefully, I'll be having them on the channel very soon. All right, so vote in the poll. I'm giving y'all about 90 more seconds to vote in the poll tonight. Like I said, I want everybody to click that link above and check out my interview with Lil Flip. Jason, yeah, you're 100% right, bro. Damn, man, I got to get on point with that shit, bro. I mean, yeah, Daz Dillinger and Capone, they make a great duo. Go check out their project that they got out. They got 2 projects out, actually. Yeah, Mobb Deep, Graph. See, Mobb Deep is just one of my favorite of all time. You know what I mean? Havoc, obviously, would probably make your top 10 producer list. Prodigy and Havoc as Mobb Deep damn near makes my top 10 of all time hip hop list. Prodigy, even as a solo rapper, is one of my favorites. I've bought multiple solo albums. Return of the Mac, you know what I mean? A lot of Prodigy solo albums, man. I like his later shit too, man, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I really like how he switched the subject matter up. I mean, you know what I mean? He started getting a little wild with it when he was talking about all the different shit on his later albums. All right, let me see. But all right. I want y'all to follow me on social media. That's right. I need y'all to follow me on social media too. Make sure y'all follow me on social media so you can stay in tune with everything that I'm doing on the internet. You heard? I want everybody to follow me on social media right now. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram like that, follow me on social media. Click the link above so you can check out my interview with Lil Flip if you missed it. If you missed my interview with Lil Flip, make sure you go check that out right now. You heard? Go check that shit out ASAP, man. Get in tune with what I'm doing. Make sure y'all stay up on the Mikey T, the Movie Star podcast. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe right now. You heard? Make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. I'm always on here talking about apparently the rumors that the alleged incidents. And a lot of the times I bring the rappers on the channel, man. A lot of the other dudes who just talk about the clubhouse shit, they don't be bringing the rappers up like I do, man. They don't be bringing the rappers up here like I do, man. So I got that edge. I got that edge of a lot of on a lot of people in the game. My Instagram, I just posted it, man. All you got to do is click that link right there. All you got to do is click that link right there. And you can actually just follow me on Instagram. It should be a clickable link. I'll also post it actually on the video for everybody watching on demand. So everybody can just click it and follow me on Instagram. Skittles right here is some of the best shit I've been smoking. But I like the Oreo better than it. We'll see what I get this week, man. We will see what I get this week. Like I said, if anybody in here wants to let me know what they're smoking as well, what y'all burning on, man. I smoke out of Dutchess. You know, I still smoke out of Dutchess. I like the 3-packs. Usually find them for like $2.75, $2.50. So it's really not that price consuming. I'm about to end the poll, y'all. It looks like Mobb Deep is in second with 34%. Outkast got it. Outkast got it with 55%. 8Ball and MJG in third with 10%. Ending the poll right now. Ending that poll right now, y'all. Like I said, everybody on here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with the Mikey T, the Movie Star podcast tonight. Peace.